Hey guys, this is KelkoK22 and it's time for the update on, well, I say update, it's the at this point or whatever it is series that I am doing currently for Kamen Rider Craft V3, where I basically go through everything that's been added since this time last week. Now, it's going to look pretty damn good after this video, but there's still a lot to do for the background stuff. I'll go into all that later, but I want to have a week off after this from working on the mod. So even though it looks nearly done, it's not. And I'm having this week off, so it'll be a fortnight, and then this mod should be released if everything goes to plan. So let's get into all the stuff that I've been working on the past week. First off, Gaim. Everything for Gaim is added, give or take. The Sid Lock Seed is missing, and the reason the Sid Lock Seed is missing is because Helheim is missing. Other than that, everything else is re-added, reworking. The belts are slightly different now. I've got a chest here. As you can see, they don't actually show the lock seed that's on the belt. They just are the belt. And it is kind of unfortunate that, but hey, they do render on the item stands and they do render on the player, which is better than nothing, so I kind of like it this way. And to be fair, I might use the same technique for double when I actually get round to doing the belt for double, so it renders correctly. Next, I just forgot to say, I've also sorted out all the naming for all the items that I've added. So these are now here. And I finally got round to adding the Dark Visor. I did that like 5 minutes ago. Don't judge me. So yeah, the other things are for Gaim is these weapons. The Kagematsu, the Kagematsu Shin, and the Sojinju. Now are the bigger models. So yeah, that's kind of cool. That's pretty much it. For Gaim, everything's in the same as it was before. Nothing really new. Nothing really missing except from Sid's Lockseed. And there is something else I want to add for this. So if you guys, let's say if we hit 15 likes on this video, I'll add something else to Gaim that I think you guys may appreciate. So next we have Drive. Yes, we didn't just get Gaim, we got Drive in this. And everything's here. Ish, we're missing one rider currently. And then Drive will pretty much be complete in my opinion. Because you may notice the fact we've now got Machine Chaser. And we now have Cho Dead Heat or Super Dead Heat, whichever name you want to give it. I'll give it Cho Dead Heat because I just like that name a bit more. And as you can see, all these forms here are just of Drive. So you got Mahad Drive, Dead BS thing form, you got Proto Zero, you got everything here. And seeing all of this together it's quite good. And by the way, that one item stand, I have started texturing the armor for it, but it's not yet. So I'm going to just go into Machine Chaser a bit. And all the weapons are in here now, including the Blade Gunner for Dark Drive, the Lupin Gunner for the rider that's missing, the Signal Axe, Handlekin, Dorju, Trailer Ho, Zenrin Shooter. The Tridron key uses the Mac driver to allow you to access Cho Dead Heat, so that's a thing. And I'm just gonna show you what you can do with the Brake Gunner. So as you can see, we got the armor on. Let's go into F5. So we got the Brake Gunner. You hold it down, and when you've not got a belt, this is what happens. So I'm just gonna go break up. Boom. I love the way that works. And what it's doing is it's actually giving you another brake gunner, but this is the belt version that actually goes into the armor slot. And it doesn't actually render on the player, it just renders the armor itself. Now, I'm not too sure what I want to do with this, if I want this item to auto-delete when you take it out of this armor slot, or if I just want to weaken it so it's iron stats or it breaks fast. I don't know yet, because it is kind of OP that you can just spawn in infinite armor, which is equal to diamond. It's kind of broken. The other thing I was thinking is so you can only spawn it in once with a brake gunner, but I thought that might get confusing or really damage the brake gunner every time you want to use it. Leave it in the comment section below what you think I should do, but ultimately I love this thing because it still works as a gun. It just only spawns it in when you've got no item in that first slot. So there's a pig over here. Boom, as you can see, it didn't shoot, but it gave me a brake gunner. But now it will shoot, which is kind of cool. Because I gotta say, I do like Machine Chaser. He's not my favourite rider. Well, he's not even a rider. I do, you know what I mean though. He's not my favourite, but I do admit Machine Chaser is pretty cool. That's why I like Chase. Well, Chaser. Moving on, because you guys didn't think this was it, did you? You didn't think all of these riders, plus Machine Chaser, and the rest of the drive stuff, because Machine Chaser's more important than the rest of the drive stuff. You didn't think that was it? No. Because you see there's a little hole here. On a door. Because I made sure to keep it secret this time. Yes. Ghost. And not just to mention Ghost, we also got Necron. Yes, Necron is now in the mod, and my nose is just blocking up as I'm speaking. But yes, Necron is in the mod, as well as Himiko, Houdini, Grim, and Sanzo. So yes, they're in here, and you got the Mega U-Loader. I actually didn't give myself armor. That's pretty bad. So let's just equip this, take off my brake gunner, and as you can see, just like that, we are now Necron. And my computer's lagging for some reason. It shouldn't be. It should be able to handle this pretty well. And let's just get this out just because I can. With the Necron icon, you can do this. Boom. And look, all kinds of weird. And there is something that I have been working on with the horns, because the horns have been really goddamn weird in the show. Because we know it as Ghost. When Spectre uses Edison, it got 2 horns. And according to the Gombaride game, when Ghost uses a Spectre icon, it gets the 1 horn. But when Spectre uses a Ghost horn, it gets the 2 horns, yeah? You following me? And Necron, his icons always have that round thing with the 1 horn. It doesn't matter what rider is using them, it's always the round thing with the 1 horn. The thing is, if he uses a Spectre icon, it has the 2 horns. And if he uses a Ghost icon, it has the 1 horn. So it basically is the same as the toy line. But, listen to me. When Ghost is in token boost form, and he uses the Houdini icon, it doesn't have 1 horn, it has the 2 horns. Even though when he's in the Ore form, or just normal ghost, and he uses a Spectre icon, at least according to the Gomberide game, it has the one horn. And this is kind of confusing, to me at least, but I've implemented it into the game, at least to the best of my knowledge. So yeah, Houdini, it's kind of cool. It does the two horn thing, and I've also done it for the what's it called, the Nobunaga and Tutankhamun, basically all of the Spectre stuff. So yeah, it does the two horns in Token Boost. And another thing, I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but you know how Token Boost has a different horn from the Ore form? And all of the icons used with the Ore form has the same kind of horn. If you look at when a Token Boost uses an icon that was originally meant for the Ore form, it has the Ore form's horn as well. So when he uses Benkei, it has the Ore form horn. And I think this is more because they didn't want to remake all the face pieces for the suits. But it's weird at the end of the day. So let's go into it. We also have Himiko. And just because I've already got it on me, we have Grim, which looks goddamn awful. And Sanzo, which isn't symmetrical, but the drive armor is... No, not the drive armor. The ghost armor isn't set up for it. It's the same as the Gaim armor isn't, and the O's armor isn't set up for it. It's just something I didn't do, which I kind of regret doing now because this isn't symmetrical. Necron to begin with isn't symmetrical, and Grateful, which I have started working on but might not be in this update, is also not symmetrical. So yeah, that's pretty much it in this update. I know it's not too much new stuff, but at least the new stuff in here is pretty awesome stuff. And I'm trying to shut that door. There we go. It's difficult to shut doors in first person. Not first person, looking at you view. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. And tell me in the comment section below what you want me to work on, because the things I've got left to work is mobs and Helheim. And then one secret project which I'm not telling you guys about yet. So I want to get all of them done and into the mod before I release it. So tell me what little things you want me to work on before then. As I said, I will add something to Gaim that I've been meaning to add for a while, if you guys can hit 15 likes. So yeah, this is KelkoK22. Till next time, goodbye.